Hey guys, thought I'd hop on and do a quick video. A few mail day pickups I've had lately, card shows and stuff that I just haven't shown because it's summertime and I've been busy, so whatever. Number one, Shaq, nothing crazy. 1994 Hoops, Supreme Court. It's a partial parallel. They were in Series 1, and there was a 50 card set, and they 50 card partial parallel, and they were inserted 1 and 4. Just the way I like to display them in my binder, I got the base and the parallel, and they'll go side by side, just like that. Nothing too crazy. I hit a card show. Guy had some stuff. Nothing, nothing crazy. We're talking 1992 Topps Gold base with the parallel. I don't think this requires any further explanation. Everybody knows what the Topps Gold is. So there you go. 92. I got a couple 93s. And I got them all with the base, which makes me super happy because it's less hunting around that I need to do, because that is how they go in the binder. And then also 93, the base card, not one of the subsets or anything like that. So yeah, but all ones I needed, so pretty stoked to get all those. This one here is a 1993. This is Upper Deck Special Edition. This is the JK1, Johnny Kilroy. I don't know. I don't really want to get into the whole thing about Johnny Kilroy and Jordan's retirement and blah blah blah. You want to get more into it, you can look it up. There's nothing too crazy about this card either. It was just a special insert. 1 in 72 packs. There's another one too. I can't remember the number. MJR1, I think. Michael Jordan Returns one. I think that's how it is. And that was also a 1 in 72. So this is just a one-off insert. 172 packs. Johnny Kilroy. What do we got next? Oh, nothing. None of these are too crazy. This is a 1998 UD Ionics, the Area 23. I've always really liked this. It is just one of those Upper Deck in those years started to really get into the Michael Jordan stuff and just had inserts that were nothing but Jordan. And this is one of them. And usually I have no use for any of those predictors and stuff like that. I'm just not really that big of a fan of full Jordan inserts. Except for these ones, just because like they're awesome. I just really like the looks of them. And I have a few of the others. It's a 10 card set, and I needed this one, so I was happy to snag it. And yeah, it's in pretty darn good shape. I don't really see any whiting at the corners or anything, and there's no surface scratches or anything like that. And they just have like kind of a nice shine to them, a little bit of a reflectiveness to them, and I don't know, nice card. Happy to get it. This one is a 1995 Upper Deck SE. These were I think lots of the things call them a parallel, but they're not a parallel. This is an insert. It's got a different numbering. It's got a different image on it. This is the silver, the base. There was 9. They're found in both series packs. Series 1 and Series 2. There was 90 cards in each for this insert set, so 180 total, and they were 1 per pack. And there's a silver, which is the base, and then there's a gold. I don't have a gold of the Jordan because it's actually a pretty darn big card. I do have a gold of the Shaq. And when you are looking at these, I think I've mentioned it in other videos, if you are looking at these on eBay, be really careful, because guys will take pictures of them with like a weird shine, and it's like a bit of a glare on it. You can't tell. It's really hard to tell if you go online on eBay if it's a gold or a base. It's pretty easy to tell here, but guys, I swear to God, they do it on purpose. And it's really hard to tell. One of the better ways to tell is on the back. you can see that the Shaq, actually the gold edition, has like a gold back on it, and that's a better way to tell if they have pictures of the back. But I've seen lots where the guys have them on there and they just call it an SE, and they only have a picture of the front, and there's a bit of a glare and you can't quite tell. It's like, is that a gold? Does this guy have it mislabeled and stuff? It's like, yeah, no, he knows what he's doing, and he doesn't show a picture of the back. It's just the front, and they're just trying to be scammy. So because the base, the silvers, were 1 in 1, and then the golds were 1 in 27, I believe. If it was a Series 1 card, it was 1 in 35, but if it was found in Series 2, it was 1 in 27 packs. And I believe Jordan, yeah, Jordan would be in Series 2, so it's 1 in 27 packs to get a gold. So you hit a Jordan, and that's actually a pretty darn big card. I was at a card show, and the guy had a gold, and it was in a KSA, which if you're Canadian, you probably know KSA. They're big in hockey. They're a Canadian grading company, lots of hockey stuff. But he had it in a KSA 9.5, and I was chatting him up and just kind of seeing where he was at, and I was like, no, he was high. He was probably on par with what it was worth, but it was way more than I was willing to pay, kind of thing. So so I would love to get my hands on a gold, but that's probably, well, not probably, that is out of my price range. If I could find one in like graded, like in a super low grade, maybe. But yeah, just to find a nice condition raw gold, good luck. She's going to be pricey. Last but certainly not least, I do occasionally buy graded cards, and this one caught my eye. This is the 1998 Skybox Molten Metal, which was a really sweet set, but they only made it for 1 year for who knows what reason. And this is the Explosion Parallel. Not my favorite type of parallel, because the image on the parallel is completely different from the base set, but the card numbering is the same and everything else, but it is completely different. It's a die cut, and it's actually I'm guessing it's got to be aluminum card. And this one, the only reason I was able to snag it, I chatted with the guy and we finally came to an agreement, is because it's a 6, which is the lowest graded version of this card with PSA. There's 1 6, and I got it. So I don't know, what would you call that, an eBay 1 of 1? I suppose you could. So I am still, like, I looked at it for quite a while, and I was like, man, like, why did this thing get a 6? Like, it's a metal card. I did want it because I do have the Shaq. And the Shaq is in really nice shape. Or actually, no, what am I saying? The Shaq's not in really nice shape. You can just kind of see, you can see it there, and then down there. They look like scratches, but they're actually print defects. These cards, it's a metal die cut, and then the image on front and back is a film that has been put over top of it. And the film here has a couple print defects in it. So I looked at this card front and back for quite a while, trying to figure out, there's no scratches, the only on the front, I don't know, can you see that? Right there. There's a little tiny dent in the card right there. And that's the only thing that I could see on the front, is that little tiny dent. And I looked at it for a long time until I noticed right at the top edge along the back, you can see where the foil has, or like the film, the image has started to separate just a tiny bit right there. So that is why it got a 6. But it's on the back, so it doesn't really bother me. And normally I would crack this out right away to stick it in my binder. But I'm still debating. It's been a couple weeks and I'm still on the fence about whether or not I should crack this one out and stick it in my binder. I might leave it in a PSA slab. Which got me thinking too. I watch a lot of, videos like, oh, how to crack out your PSA, slabs and send them in for grading again because PSA doesn't know what the hell they're doing and stuff. And everybody kind of cracks them the same way. They snip the corners and then shove a screwdriver in there and pop it apart and then work the screwdriver down the side. And it makes my heart race every time I watch someone do that, because it's like, oh yeah, man, no problem. And you watch videos, man, you see guys wreck cards and shit doing that. I have a different way, and I've never had an issue cracking a PSA slab. And there's no mess. Guys wrap them in like plastic, or put them in like a Ziploc bag before they pinch the corners, because the plastic shatters and they got pieces flying everywhere. I do it a different way, and no mess, no issues. So I might make a video where I do kind of show my way of cracking out a PSA slab. But I'm not sure if it's going to be this one or not. I'm trying to figure that out. So I like having the pair. I like having the Jordan and the Shaq, but at the same time, it kind of chokes me if I don't crack this one out, because I can't have them in the binder. Because I like having, when there's Shaq and a Jordan in an insert set or parallel or whatever, I like to have them both. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. We'll have to see. Anyways, that's it. Nothing super crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I got a few little things here and there coming back. So, yeah, hopefully we'll have another video soon. If not, I don't know. Talk to you in a month or so. Take it easy. Peace.